All right. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the first, and maybe not the last, who knows, depends on whether or not Elias kills me after this, musical episode of Realms of the Wild. Yes, normally this is our custom open legend RPG set in a very messed up version of the Breath of the Wild universe. Yeah, this week we've decided to do something slightly different. Way back, and I'm actually going to look it up. Way back 7 months ago, a lovely gentleman.
Nope.
I think not gentleman. Sorry.
No,
a lovely person.
I meant the lovely, not on the lovely.
Someone named Snake Madness.
They are a gentleman and a scholar, sir.
He is quite.
It's secretly just Alex.
Redeemed their rupees for us to do a musical episode. We wanted to do it right. We wanted to make it a big deal. So it has taken us this long to get to the point where we could do the musical episode. And we decided it would coincide with our 1 year anniversary of Realms of the Wild. We started the very first broadcast of Realms of the Wild was September the 30th of 2017. So tomorrow we will have been doing this officially for a year. Today just happens to be the Saturday closest to that. So first of all, congratulations to everybody in the cast here, the production crew, and to the audience, you guys that have been following us, even if this is like, episode 2 for you, or if you've watched every single episode and been with us since day one. This is a huge deal for us. Yes, production crew. Elias
I wish
and Alex.
we had a production crew.
What production
We do.
crew?
It's Elias, Alex,
it's
and
the
me.
cast.
We don't do anything during production.
This
I
is the
do.
production.
Thank you, Chad, for being here. If
Someone's
this
gonna
is
be
your
singing
first
a lot
episode-
tonight.
Yeah,
if
but
this
that's
is your first
that's cast
episode,
stuff, not crew
enjoy.
stuff.
You're gonna be very confused. We're kind of sorry. Maybe you should go back and binge.
So anyway, this is just going to be it's going to be silly. It's not really. I mean, if you've been watching the last month or so, it's been really dark and very psychological, and you guys probably have questions about my own mental health.
Wait, so we're not going to be singing about the shadow tentacle monsters?
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not singing about psychologically traumatic things today.
Yeah.
Oh, Irina's not singing?
Promise things.
I'm saying that I'm not going. If you do, that will be your choice, not mine.
Oh wait, this isn't Les Mis rehearsal. Oh, okay. Wait, I gotta go.
Every day is Les Mis rehearsal, whether you're in Les Mis or not.
Especially if you're in the United States right now.
So
Probably
to kind of give you guys an idea of how this is going to work. The way musicals work, here's a little theater theory for you. The idea behind a musical is there are certain things that have such a profound emotional impact on a character that they cannot express that through any way other than by breaking into song. That's the basis of why musicals happen and why the characters sing. There's also suspension of disbelief and all this stuff that I could go into, and I'm not going to, but that's the basics of it. So for this game, there are going to be certain situations where I decide that a character is feeling particularly emotional, and I will say something to the effect of, you start feeling very strongly about this, so strongly that you feel like a song is in order. And then they will start to sing. However, we don't have any accompaniment or anything like that. I had a lead on some people to provide some live accompaniment. They unfortunately couldn't do it. Their schedules were a little too full. So we're going to do something a little bit different. If anyone has ever watched Whose Line Is It Anyway, or been to Comedy Sports or anything similar to that, Second City, what's going to happen is when I say something to the effect of "you feel a song coming on," I'm going to turn to chat and go, "What kind of song
No.
do you guys think?"
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Absolutely not.
Rap?
No,
Oh,
I will
God.
leave. I will leave.
So Kiri,
I've
be
already
kind to
left.
her. I am not.
Hashtag musical theater, please.
I'm not going to be
No.
asking for like specific songs to parody or anything like that. It would be far too difficult for these guys. I'm going to be asking for things like, a happy song or,
Yeah, if you do genre, I will leave. I'm not even kidding. There are certain things that I cannot do, and I'm recovering from a respiratory infection. So
There are also
Kiri
certain
has
things I
the
cannot
right-
do, and it's
I
all
will
of them.
hop through this window like that, motherfuckers.
I think that Kiri has the right to veto if the song is not something.
Well,
that
here's
she
the
would
thing.
do.
I have.
So here's the thing. I will be asking for suggestions on things like that. And because I am not a completely heartless dungeon master, if the players have an extreme issue with something that has been suggested, and just like Whose Line Is It Anyway, I'm going to just be watching chat. It's not going to be what do I see the most of? It's going to be what do I think is going to be the most entertaining or is going to keep Kiri from killing me. So just throw out as many suggestions as you want. You can, get into, like a ballad or something like that. But that really is about as specific as I want people going. So feel free to do that. If you have specific subjects for the songs that you think would be funny, put them in there. I will use whatever I think is going to be the most entertaining. And that's what this whole process is going to be about. However, again, if the players have a very strong opinion that this is not what their character would sing about, they can choose any skill they want and make a skill check based on that skill, come up with some convoluted logic as to why that skill applies here, and then they get to pick what they do if they pass the challenge.
Good
So
I feel
No.
like Elias is going to roll every single time and fail every
Good
single
to-
time.
I mean, I'm
I have
But
legend
I'm the
points.
best equipped. I am the
Left
best
over.
equipped to be like, logically, there is no reason why I would start singing here.
So this is going to be very, very
Bad.
This is about to be a very silly episode.
This is going to be very silly. This is going to be very chat oriented. I saw someone ask about rupees and redemptions. We're not going to be doing any redemptions for this particular episode. Go ahead and save up your rupees for when these guys from killing them. This is just going to be, whoever is in chat can make suggestions, and if it's really funny or anything, we'll do it. The other thing, because I personally know how difficult it is to sing without any sort of accompaniment, I will be doing my best to provide some light accompaniment vocally. I have some very, very limited a cappella training. And the rest of the cast is welcome to jump in as well. Keep 5 legend points.
Elias just has this grin of like, no.
I'm good, dog. Thanks.
I appreciate you looking out for me.
Since Elias has control over the redemptions like I do, I will let him decide if he wants to accept those legend points or give them back to. Emperor P.
I have to give him back because not everyone in the cast has that power.
No, if you accept it for you, everyone will be able to get legend points. Is what I'm saying.
Oh.
So he's just making the rule.
I'll refund him after the show because I'm tied down.
Goron rap.
Yep.
So disclaimer, some of us are less than in perfect health vocally and physically. It is very early for a vast majority of us, which is not a good time to be singing. If you're expecting Idina Menzel style belting or anything like that,
you're in the wrong place.
Actively discouraging that, because this early in the morning with this little amount of warm up, that would actually damage your voices.
Possibly also my mic.
Yeah.
And I might do it anyways. Sorry.
So with that being said, and Elias trying to become as small as physically possible.
I was trying to take a nap.
Elias was just gonna.
I'll wake him up when he's over.
Singing was gonna be.
Runa just falls asleep the whole time. Yeah.
For 2 hours. Wow. Amazing.
He's gonna be sleeping,
and then it goes into a dream sequence where Aruna is in a musical and starring and has to sing a song.
You know what? You're right. He'll just eat the whole time.
You know, he'll be in the corner just judging everybody, like the two guys in the
now, I guess it's time for us to just start this train wreck going.
Woo woo!
Choo-choo.
I am so sorry, y'all.
It's time for us to return to the realms of the wild. Title sequence.
The title sequence was a second long fade.
What was that?
The title sequence was a second long fade.
Well, then maybe we need to commission a title sequence.
Intro must
that's
be done.
Cheap.
All right. Let's see. I'm perfectly fine living up to the rules that I've set for my players. So chat, if the intro must be sung, what kind of an intro does Realms of the Wild have? Does it have kind of like an action-y, like, science fiction TV show, or more of like a 50s,
I think it should be Reading Rainbow style.
90s.
Full house style. Let's go.
Jazzy, I'm seeing Jazz.
Go, Alex. Good. That's all you then.
I don't know the lyrics.
Whatever happened to you?
Wait. No, I got this. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. Thanks.
Do we have?
Let's keep getting suggestions.
Yeah, I'm looking at chat.
Hey guys, what about the DuckTales thing?
Life is like a hurricane here in Hyrule.
I love it.
Monsters, guardians, other things. It's an elf blur.
As I mentioned before, we're not looking for specific songs to parody. But good job.
It's too late. It's too late.
It's going. Let's keep doing this. Realms Tales. Ooh.
Camera pan
Tales are daring, too bad and good luck.
What's behind you?
I don't know the lyrics.
Out to find you. What to do?
Just grab onto some Realm Tales. Every day they're out there making Realm Tales.
I don't know those. Wait, we're on the wrong page.
You don't know the words? If only something like, I don't know, there was this network of information that you could access.
Weird.
Like that we could also stream over, so therefore proving you have it.
Also, the fun realization that it cannot be synced because we're doing this over the internet.
Oh yeah, if
that
you
was
guys
the
find
problem.
that things just don't seem to sync up, we think we're singing together.
Good intro, guys. 5 of 7.
You know, we could always do tailspin.
5 out of 7? Well, that's more than half.
Where it's just like, ooh, oh, 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 oh. And that's
Yeah,
most of
this
the
is gonna
song.
be-
And then
No,
it's the
The
title.
right stuff.
No, I was gonna say that's the right stuff. You're thinking
Yes, but they're very
they're
similar.
similar, but you just saying the right stuff, or as
It's
Weird
gonna
Al sings
happen.
it, the white stuff about
Ooh.
Oreos.
Often 3 songs get in my head because they all can combine because they have.
All right, so
You know what? I
yeah.
think I was having more fun last week when death was an actual possibility.
So
This is
camera
Action.
starts with an upward shot of a large stone-like object viewed from a very low angle. You can see the sun, it blocking out parts of the sun and completely covered in shadow. It's rectangular and looks to be miles high. As the camera continues to pan, the light comes across its yellow face. You start seeing a strange script no one in this world has ever seen before. Perhaps someone will be able to translate it one day. A strange half circle shape followed by 2 parallel lines with a line bisecting them, followed by 2 of the same symbols, looking like a tree with 3 odd branches just sticking out to the right.
Oh.
Music notes exist in this world, right?
What was that?
Music notes exist in this world, right?
Yes, these are not music notes.
Okay.
Oh, is this a Kubrick? Is this a Kubrick that we're looking at?
I don't know what he's describing.
Stanley Kubrick?
It's a fairly box-shaped thing. It's yellow. Elias, if you would turn your chair a little bit.
Oh God.
We had an NPC redemption from I'm very sorry. I accepted the redemption.
Oh my
I can't
God.
remember, laughing something. Their NPC was the box of Cheerios.
I forgot about that.
So the narrator for this episode is a sentient box of Cheerios.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I love
need
it.
that fan art.
This is
As
what
the
he's
camera
describing.
continues panning, and thus spake Zarathustra starts to come to its pinnacle moment, the box of Cheerios rises to the airs, or box of Zeldios, so as not to infringe on any copyright written material.
Yeah,
Despite
with
the
our
fact that
musical
this is covered under
episode,
parody.
we're totally not going to do any copyrighted material.
Yeah, we're not gonna get muted.
Of course not. That's why there's no accompaniment.
No, we'll still possibly get muted.
No, the singing won't be
No,
that
we may
good.
not have enough talent to do that, but
Yeah.
How dare you?
Like, they will mute you anyways.
The
You have to
box
fight it.
the box rises into the air and goes and feeling so strongly about this group of adventures it's been watching over silently for over a year now. It discovers a secret. My phone is going off in the background. It begins to sing. This courageous party shall suddenly use skills and abilities that chat may abuse. They've traveled so far. Their journey is long, and now they shall continue it entirely in song. I will now use my magic, as powerful as it may be, to force them to sing, so that all will have glee. Thank you. Very
Nice
much.
double pun there.
So
I can't help but notice that the audience didn't get to choose the Cheerio Boxes song.
No,
Cherry Box is too
because I had
sentient.
to come up with a framing method for this. They can choose.
So the MacGuffin is we're being controlled by a musical box of Cheerios.
It is
You've
a
been cursed to
sentient,
sing by a musical box.
all-powerful
Oh,
I'm
it-
going
it-
to destroy
It gets
Andrew.
better.
The Cheerio box
good.
is God.
If I ever owned a
What a
cafe,
twist.
I would make it completely story puns, and I would definitely serve an egg McGuffin.
I can't believe the first in-game
This is why we're
NPC
friends.
redemption was a box of Cheerios.
I'm so happy today, guys.
If you would like to submit an NPC to have an ancillary role in a random silly episode,
So two
Um,
questions. One, is this episode canon? Two, where do we contact General Mills to get a sponsorship for this?
yeah, because they're gonna go real well.
Yep.
So you guys wake up. You've just gotten out of a particularly difficult time. Atticus and Terrace have left in the opposite direction that you guys are heading, to areas he knows better, hopefully to help bring her back to full health and kind of fix the fact that she's been possessed by a shadow demon for 20 some odd years.
Fine. She's fine.
I mean, that's a
Lasting
Tuesday
care,
for me, but some people
But
that's
for me, it was Tuesday.
Ah! Well, Julia,
R.I.P.
he's so
Rob.
extra in that.
I know it's my favorite.
So
So many lines that you're like, that should have been the ending. Like they couldn't decide what was going to be the big villain end line, so they
So
gave
they
it
did all of them. And that was my favorite.
So you guys are starting to wake up. You look around, and
every single night.
the sun is shining. There are birds in the air. There are little, ladybugs just kind of flying around. You guys see fairies in the distance just kind of dancing to this music that you can almost hear. And you are all so happy
I'm gonna turn that
to
fairy
be
into a
awake and away from that horrible dungeon that you feel a song coming on.
It's a musical. A musical.
Chat though, I'd like to know
Yeah.
after that description, what kind of song do you guys see the cast singing as they're or the characters singing, sorry, as they're waking up and going through their morning kind of chores to get everything up,
while that
singing in the rail style.
being
So I
decided.
would say kind of musical, musical theater style from that. Anything else?
While
What's
that
stopping
is,
from just singing?
I just want to.
Narrator. It was at this point that Kiri passed out in the keyboard.
While that
Wait,
is,
wait, hold on. Before we do anything, can I make another idea for a future episode of Realms That's Special? Arrested Development style.
where we just have a narrator come in and like, I believe this. It wasn't.
I would also really
That-
like a Office. We can do The Office.
Yes.
So
that
we can
too.
deal with that during the Q&A after this show.
Yeah.
Also, will be
later,
nothing but
folks.
staring at the camera.
right now,
After the musical show in question, we will be having a roughly 45 minutes to an hour Q&A session where you can ask us all questions and stuff like that. So
when Aruno wakes up, he's really hungry.
it's looking Singing in the Rain is the one that I'm liking the most here. So kind of that feeling of just that casual musical theater, not really intense song.
You said
And
we could
whoever
roll,
wants
right?
to start it. I think Zulta is probably the first person that wakes up, seeing as she has already
Jody,
started
wait,
a little bit of
Wait,
singing.
Jody,
That's
wait. You said
Why
we
are
could
you doing this?
because
My
he
breakfast
hasn't
here is
heard
that
me yet, and I've been trying to
Local
interrupt.
doing chores.
go ahead.
You said we could roll something to get out of it, right?
To change the
just
style of
started.
song. Sure.
To change the style.
Yeah, if you think there's another style that would fit you better.
Yeah, sure, okay. Iruna it wakes up and he's just famished from all the dungeoning, and so he wants to will himself, instead of breaking out into song, to just eat and chew and try to sing while just eating.
What skill do you think that would be?
That sounds like a will check to me.
It sounds like a will check to you. To eat is something that sure. We'll
sorry,
go ahead and let you make a will check to see if you have to pretend to be eating while you sing this.
Not pretend, like he's actually going to be just munching on rocks because he's just hungry.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm going to use a legend point.
It's just singing bacon pancake.
He is determined.
Yeah.
15.
Okay. So while you're singing, any verses you sing, you have to sing as if you have a full mouth.
Excellent. I can work with that. Okay, continue.
So you guys hear kind of the start of an orchestra out of nowhere.
Pierre wakes up.
Start singing whenever you want.
Good morning. There's some tap dancing here. Wait. Can't see my feet.
I think that's actually harming.
All right, then don't sing to my music.
All a cappella.
Good morning.
Mostly because I couldn't hear Alex.
I heard there's a tap dancing part, right?
I would basically sing in good morning, good morning.
If anyone is wondering how bad this is going to be a train wreck.
It's that.
Good morning. I dreamt of something cool. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are you actually have stuff in your mouth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm eating rock.
He's committing to the bit. Everyone seems very chipper today. It's nice just to be alive. So good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Pierre.
And then Zolta comes in with a completely different attitude for this. He goes, "The sun is shining and no one is weeping. I really wish I was still sleeping. There is no rain in the sky. Why the frick am I singing? Oh, why?"
Oh, that's me every morning. Welcome to living in Los Angeles.
Don't worry, you'll get plenty of rain and snow.
I live in New Jersey.
No. Yeah, so as you guys get up and start moving around, you have noticed that you feel a lot more emotional than you have recently. But
I don't like this.
Strangest thing about this is none of you find it odd that you're singing and breaking into song randomly, or
so
that
it's not like Buffy where we're like, when we were done, we're like, oh, what?
Wait.
Maybe when you're done, but right now it seems perfectly normal. So as you guys start packing up and heading out, you remember from the night before you had heard music in the distance. And so you start heading towards this town. And the town itself, last night you heard pretty kind of pleasant, uproarious almost music, kind of celebration style. So you thought, the town itself was going to be happy. But as you I've been told in chat my mic might be a little bit live. Elias, can you bounce that, or do I need to just turn the gain down?
Live? What do you mean, like too loud? I mean, that's just your voice. Like, I can't. I don't think I can turn you down without turning everyone else down.
Okay, then I can.
So
I can adjust.
A lot louder relative to everyone else. Especially,
I have a mic system. I can turn myself up.
I can simply just. Oh, really?
Jerry is ready for his solo.
Oh,
I can just lower the gain.
Is this the Sean Connery or the Nick Cage?
This is the Sean Connery.
The Sean Connery.
I've lowered the gain on my mic just a little bit there. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Petition to
do I
have
sound any
solo.
softer?
You sound the same.
Slightly.
I can go even further then.
Petition to have Sean Connery solo sound in the tune of Goldfinger.
Jody, when you're talking, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly normal. But whenever you're doing the background accompaniment, it's a little louder than the actual singing.
Yeah. Why are you doing this? All right, I can't get my gain to change right now. So, I just will be singing very, very quietly on any accompaniment that I do.
And as I'm putting up my mic for you, so.
All right, so going back, as they come into town, or as you guys come into town, you notice a very different town from what you heard before. Everyone in town just looks dejected. There almost seems to be kind of like a cloud of misery over the town. They're so sad that they feel a song coming on. And I'd like to know what chat thinks as far as what they would be singing about how sad they are, or how they would be singing about how sad they are. And if anyone suggests anything involving screaming, it will be vetoed because I can't do that.
Screamo, for sure.
Yeah, screamo.
Yeah. There is actually a way to do that without damaging your vocal cords.
None of us know how to do it.
Linkin Park. No. Again, not specific bands or anything like that.
No,
Linkin Park isn't all screaming.
Classic Disney princess trap song.
And got so far.
Yeah,
that's
you can have an acoustic Linkin Park.
Doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
There's like soft piano playing in the background.
Yeah.
We're gonna get muted. Actually, we may not be. If we're doing just random like snippets, we'd be fine.
Well, I don't know if my voice can manage.
Fine, I'm gonna. The rest of this is gonna be parodies.
Yes.
I'm just telling you that's the only way I think I can do this. If I have to improvise a song, my brain's gonna be like, what?
Which is fine. This is all gonna be parodies. I'm fine with that. So, the entire town kind of just switches people going. It starts with man. I don't know why. We once had a glee club, but then they died. I wish
It got dark real fast.
Yeah.
That's on track with this campaign so far.
So that's where we've hit.
While this is happening, simultaneously Zolta is going, "What's going on?"
Zolta's in her own.
And it keeps going on because I can't rap or even pretend to get close to it, or whatever that speak singing is that Linkin Park attempts to do there.
That wasn't speak singing. I think it was just rap.
Was it rap? I don't know.
Rap,
I don't listen to Linkin Park. Like, this is the one song of theirs I kind of know.
Because it's the one song that
stuff is actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, not
there's
the
some good
later
songs.
stuff, but like One More Light breaks my heart every time.
There's some good songs there. I can do.
So the town continues with, "We tried so hard to pay that guy. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Our glee club was going to win it all." But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
And then I died.
We put our trust in them. We went as far as we could go. Then some guardians came and slew them. Oh no. We need someone to save us. That Glee Club Regionals was going to something that rhymes with us.
How about bust?
What was going to bust? The prize money would save this town, but we need somehow to
Is this really the
someone to sing a song that will win. It in the end will definitely matter to the judges of regionals. And for the life of me, I can't find anything that rhymes with.
Did this become a television show?
This is literally an episode of Glee here.
Sure. I didn't say this is going to be good writing.
This is okay.
They paid for it.
Aside from the entire Glee Club
Never
dying
said
to
it was
Guardians,
gonna be good.
that didn't happen in
Nope,
Glee,
that's
think.
true.
So you guys
Subjective.
that
So excited and happy, like 100 feet away. Yeesh.
come into town, what would you like to do after hearing that lament?
Immediately leave.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Zolta's been rocking out to it.
There's a very grumpy voice in Iruna's head that says that. Of course, he's not going to listen to it.
M is just singing in chat. Thank you, M.
Wait.
Jerry, why are you singing in meows?
Oh, because he's Jerry.
Well, I mean, they all seem so happy about 100 feet away, and now we get here, and it's just, that's unfortunate.
It really is unfortunate, Pierre.
You always seem to have your mouth full at the most opportune time.
I'm just really hungry today after that Chimple thing. It made me really hungry because we were doing a lot of fighting, walking around.
There goes Aruna eating rocks like always.
The same old pebbles, river stones.
Yes, also
Every morning,
correct.
just the same.
Also,
To the morning that we came.
you guys are talking about my rock
Provincial
song.
town. Oh, I like it.
Yes.
Hello there.
Oh, good morning,
Good
Pierre.
morning, adventurers. You see, to you guys, a relatively large Goron. However, Aruna, knowing Goron physiology, this is actually a relatively small one. He's only about.
There's another Goron out here? Okay.
And he comes up and he's like, "Good morning, group.
Good morning.
You're the first visitors we've had in quite a while."
Well, how long have you been here?
Well, the
500
town's existed for hundreds of years.
But no, I mean you. Like,
They
hi.
particularly have been here for 525,000
Oh!
minutes.
So not long at all, like a year? Is that...
About a year.
Yeah.
About a year.
How about love?
Wait, but love
That's
isn't
not an
just-
answer of length. That's not a unit of measurement.
You know what?
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Kestrel, measure in love.
I can't. It's not on my tape.
Season of love.
I look at the tape. Yeah, not on the tape. Weird. You know what? Maybe we need to do some more research.
Metric, imperial, I got you.
Love? I don't
Sita,
understand.
Hyrulean, great.
How about
Whatever
in
the fuck
coffee?
he's talking about, no
In
clue. Don't got it. Ain't in
Yeah.
my...
Like we should do in cups of coffee. Let's measure time in cups of
That's
coffee.
not a measurement.
Yeah, it is. It's how many
Yes, it
cups
is.
You're
a day.
almost
A day.
with,
Love is coffee.
with how
People
focused
drink coffee differently. It
with how
takes more
focused you
time
are
for some
on
than others.
measurement
Not
and
a standard
exactness.
unit of measurement.
You are almost military in your focus on regulation and things like that, almost like you are the very image of a modern.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go. Kiri, how well do you know that?
Well, the thing is, Alex, there's this thing called the internet.
Can you do it in time?
Yep.
Are you
And as
saying
we
that
wait
you're
for
the very
that,
model of a modern major variable?
And while we wait for those lyrics to come up,
And
I
you
would
have
like
information, vegetable, animal, and mineral?
Kess and say, "What is love? Kess, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. You can measure in love."
Because while Kiri is all about musicals, it is the most least logical thing ever, and Kesha would kind of hate it.
Night the Roxbury, anybody?
Oh,
That's
my
the
head
thing I
hurts
think
so
about.
bad now.
My neck is gonna kill me in the morning. That's okay.
Okay. All right, I gotta take out my
Don't.
drop, because there's no way I'm saying this without it.
Go for it.
Got this.
Ha. I am the very model of a modern major chica gal. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of Hyrule, and I quote the fights historical from Gerudo Valley to Kakariko in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations both the simple and quadratical. About my neural theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news, with many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the
hypotenuse.
Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of being and animalculus. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral. I am the very model of a modern major chica gal.
Well, that was much more information than I thought I would get.
I don't even know what quadratical is.
Gilbert and Sullivan, how dare you?
I learned that as a tongue twister, not a song.
Because it is.
I also really
just had the most amazing idea
without thinking about
bringing us back into the story that the DM has so painstakingly written to incorporate pure nonsense.
We're metaing. I'm sorry, guys.
What's your idea, brother?
There is a baron that rules and protects us in these lands,
but would you
whom we owe a multitude of taxes and rupees. However, we have not the funds to pay them. We had a glee club who is going to go to regionals and win the 100,000 rupee prize. But the Baron stopped protecting us from Guardians, and one came in and squished them all. But you seem like you are very musically talented, just from that amazing patter song you just did.
Damn it.
Did you say 1,000 rupees?
What is regional?
100,000 rupees with that?
100,000 rupees.
Okay.
The issue being, none of us have a wallet that carries more than 99 rupees, so the entire town will have to go in multiple trips to get the prize money. But eventually...
How long would that take? Millions of years?
525,600 minutes.
Okay, I got you. We're on the same page. Moving on.
Yeah. So watch the Pirates of Penzance. Yes. If you've never seen Gilbert and Sullivan, you need to. Just wait until we start doing HMS Pinafore.
And whistle all the infernal nonsense pitiful.
A British star is a...
No. Get out.
What is regionals?
Not far off the mark. More townspeople start coming over and just going, please help me. Ooh.
You were all singing so lovely. Why do you need our help? Right? Logic. Aggressive
all
learning.
too old to participate.
One is
There's
never too old to
wait,
sing. How
there's an
dare you?
age
Don't you
restriction on
remember
this contest?
Xanadu?
Anyone
Yes.
can whistle.
But
What is the age
There-
damn
restriction?
it, Alex.
There's this contract you have to sign with this dude that wears really tight t-shirts, and they limit the performers to a maximum age of whatever Pierre is.
So,
Wait,
this
but
area-
It says in the contract no older than Pierre, and all of us are older than Pierre. So
Wait,
this is
hold on.
Like there are no children in this entire village.
no,
Wait.
they were all.
No, they all
Hold on.
died.
Hold the phone. Hold the goddamn phone. I'm like kind of
All right.
old.
I think you might be the oldest out of all of us.
Wait,
Hold
am I
on.
not like the second oldest in the party
I'm
though?
caressing it.
You're the oldest in the party.
Oh, well, okay then, fair enough.
I believe only none of these people technically were old enough before the calamity to remember it. So
It's a lie
Okay, so
and a
that is-
conceit.
Okay, so
The
we're
calamity is a lie.
Okay, we may proceed.
It's conspiracy.
triumph.
Dun, dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun.
That's really weird that it has Pierre's
will
name in
you-
the contract.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. I'd never even heard of Pierre, but
He's
now
not
that
even
I'm
from around
assuming
here.
that the
That's-
big flamboyant bird here must be Pierre.
Well, you're
'Cause I
right.
couldn't really
It's definitely
see-
Pierre.
That's not a Goron name.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Look,
not at
it's
all.
more like
Is my
a
face on
thud,
a
or maybe
There
an
will be a
ooh,
pause. There will be
Uh,
a pause, and then Kez will turn to Zoltan and be like, "I guess he's a better musician than we thought he was."
Hey!
Does Zolta have to be the one to logic that if it specifically mentions Pierre in the contract, this might be a trap for us?
Is it, did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh.
To Kess.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I ponder this trap that she has just suggested with my aggressive learning?
Sure, make me a logic check.
While you're doing that, my question is, do they just have a rule book that just has my face in it? Because that is weird.
No, it has your
No,
name.
just your name. They just
My point
assume
still
we're
stands.
Pierre.
I don't see your
A
face.
guy named Pierre on the street would be that person is the minimum age.
There's no
Okay?
other. There's no other
Maximum
Pierres.
age.
The maximum age. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very weird, but arbitrary, but sure.
I
Curl,
only
we are
rolled a
not
12
having
because the roll
Goron
was
Birds
against
and the
me.
Bees conversation right now. Sorry.
Well, let me tell you about the Gorons and the Bees.
Curl, if you do want to
she
talk
got a-
about that, there is a hot topic
and
in the
the
Zelda
Sheikah
Universe
and the
forums
tree.
about
Tess
it.
got a 12. You look at this and go, no, it looks like a
Nah, this
completely
checks out.
legitimate contract.
Seems legit.
And Pierre's kind of above.
Does it say any of the rest of our names? My name's Aruna, by the way.
You look like an Aruna.
I
had a
know.
second
That's
cousin
because I
named
am an Aruna.
Yeah, I know. It's probably why you look like one.
Wait, what's your name?
My name is Gabak.
Wait, Aruna, you should have
Gabak?
guessed.
You know, you look like a Gabak.
I do, don't I? That's what my mother said when she named me.
Yeah. No, my
I don't
mom said the
remember,
same
but
thing
that's
about
what
me
she said,
about
my
Aruna.
dad.
Oh. Anyway.
Good talk. Well, I mean, I do have an accordion, so I guess this works out.
Pierre sounds like he could help.
Perfect. You can accompany them. So will you help our town from foreclosure?
What does that mean?
Magnificent Seven Glee style?
Sure, why not?
Pierre, seeing a contract with your name in it has put an awful lot of doubt, almost to the point of giving you an existential crisis. And that feeling is so strong that you feel the need to burst into song. If anyone has any random songs we're gonna butcher the parody of this time, let's see them in chat.
It's got-
Actually, I have an idea. of a song.
Hamilton. That was Ilea.
I am not putting away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot.
Now we're
You are
definitely
not-
getting muted.
Hungry and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Put
I
Hamilton in
gotta
your
fuck
Twitch
this
stream,
guy.
that you're definitely getting muted.
I have a song idea that would be good for existential.
Points for pun, Imp.
It's got to be like a No Doubt song or something.
It's not actually. It's actually from a show.
Oh, right.
And it's fun fact. It's a show that Pierre is kind of named after, so it's very circular.
What? Is there a musical called Pierre?
There's one. It's the Great Comet.
Great Comet.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I'll explain that in the Q&A.
Oh.
God, I gotta get. I'm gonna get this onto my side real quick.
That's the one that featured Josh Groban, right?
It is, and I got to interview the creator of it.
Imp is coming up with so many amazing
I'm
ideas.
not throwing away my hook shot.
Woo! There will be a Hamilton song at some point coming from me, but
or many of us,
or all of us. We'll see.
Nope, definitely not that one.
I said many because I know Elias won't participate.
No, he will. It'll just be.
Doesn't he
Close
roll
enough.
every time for this?
Yeah, doesn't he have to
no,
keep
but I
rolling?
can make him roll every single time.
I feel like he has to.
Skill each
Yeah.
time though.
Wait, for me?
Sean Connery!
Elias. He maybe
Oh,
won
girl.
his first roll to eat during the song. That doesn't mean he gets to eat the entire episode.
Well,
I don't
this is
know.
my-
He's
this is
pretty
my-
hungry.
All right, I think I'm gonna go for it. It's dawned on me suddenly, and for no obvious reason, that I can't go on living as I am. The zest of life has vanished. Only the
Put
skeleton
something about
remains.
Zelda in there somewhere so it counts as parody.
Well, the skeletons of Rito, that works.
Go for it. Just again, we're
Only my
not just covering other people's songs. We're doing parody.
That is. The zest of life has vanished. Only my souls and my friends remains unexpectedly vile. I used to be better. 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 There's a ringing in my soul. There's a sickness in my mind. And everyone knows, but they pretend that they don't see. Oh, we'll sort it out later. But later never comes. And how many men before good Hylian men, believing in goodness and truth, enter that door and with all their teeth and hair, and left it toothless or dead. That's it. That's all song. It's basically all in his mind. By the way, go take your comment.
You know, that accurately sums up
Appears
how
with
I
appropriate lighting.
how I feel you feel, Pierre.
It's just everything gets dark and there's just
The
one light.
Trifork, as it turns out, is actually a tuning fork.
The moment Pierre is done singing, even though it was all in his head, Kess has a moment goes, "Did you just say something?"
No, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine.
Zolta is looking up at the bright, clear sky and just under her breath going, raindrops keep falling on my head.
Now I'm thinking of Monty Python. Thanks, Alia.
After agreeing to help the town, they uproariously invite you into this very large building with a piano in it and really great acoustics. And they go, you can rehearse what you're going to do here. Just remember, if we don't get the money, then bad things happen that
So
the
no pressure,
DM can't
really.
remember at all right now.
Well, do we need to go there now, or do?
No, you need to rehearse now.
We have to rehearse. As a musician, you must rehearse. That's
Well-
how it works.
That makes sense from the bard.
What I don't.
I'm a musician. What do you expect from me? You're in my territory now.
So then what do we do, Pierre?
Oh, Pierre, do you take requests?
Sure, here's Wonderwall.
Stop. My request is you stop.
I had to make the joke. I'm sorry. I actually did have somewhat of an idea. We've had a long road over this 1 year of being on this road.
It's been a month. Not a year.
Shut up. Maybe we tell them a story about what we've gone through. So I start sitting on the piano, and this is not just gonna be
lyrics by Pierre.
Yep. And I just start like putting up like a bit of a waltz, and I'm just like, let me begin with a hearty hello, with a tale that few people tell well. From the mountains above to the waters below, it's a story that's tragic and as well. You shouldn't be all that surprised, but it's a story that's older than time. My lovely friends and this Goron of mine shall tell you the story in rhyme.
Wait, am I not a friend?
You're not involved.
Oh, okay.
You've been in the corner doing rocks.
What?
No.
I'm not doing rocks. I'm eating rocks.
Eating rocks. I'm sorry. There's a difference.
Doing rocks is really different.
Where baby
I won't tell you about it.
That's a later topic. And then he just starts going ham and starting writing this idea of like what happened, how we all met each other, and the fight of us getting through that entire dungeon.
Don't forget about the part about the bombs. That's important.
As Aruna, as your
So basically, I think we should just all do our own want songs.
yeah.
Whatever I'm
Aruna,
about to feel, I'm about to roll against it.
you're remembering everything that happened to you, and you keep kind of visualizing this entire trip as you kind of just really chasing, different goals that are kind of like stones that were rolling away from you. And when you think about just the incredible darkness you came from, you can't help but you see a red door and you want to paint it black. You start hearing in your mind, boom, doom, 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 doom.
I haven't heard that song in years. Goddamn.
And then the drums come in with a
Barrel, 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 barrel. There's a
So,
guitar for some reason.
What would you like to do? I picked a Rolling Stones song that fits with the theme. Like, I'm super proud of myself. So to get out of this, you're going to need
Is that
something
Rolling Stones?
amazing. Yeah, it's Rolling Stones.
I
Get it
really
like this roll.
don't know my music right now.
I had to look it up. Yeah, I don't know a lot. I'm not a huge Stones fan, so I don't know a ton of their music. Or I know a lot of their music. I don't realize it's them.
Okay.
Wait, did Sierra do a cover of it? What?
Everyone's done a cover of Paint It Black.
I guess I'll just
But Sierra though?
I guess I'll just can I roll Will again to see if I'm still hungry enough to
Nope.
No? Okay.
You're not hungry anymore. You've been eating constantly for hours now.
I'm a big guy.
oh, Imp, I love it so much.
Can we
Okay.
have someone just be the voice of Jerry for the episode?
Imp, you're the
Vin
voice
Diesel.
of Jerry.
Vin Diesel.
Get in the
is-
call.
I will
Okay.
simply translate what Jerry says via Imp,
Got it.
which apparently was Jerry was a lizard, but was a good friend of mine. But I really never understood a word he said. But I helped him drink his wine.
Such a douchey thing
Always
to
had some
do.
mighty fine wine.
Like, I don't really know what you're talking about, man, but I'm gonna steal some of your wine. So you probably didn't actually give me permission to drink some of this wine.
Singing joy to the realms. All the girls in helms. Joy to the
girls in the helms.
Lucy. Joy
We're at the helm.
to you and me.
Only lady ship captains.
Yep.
Yes, the best kind of captains. They're the coolest.
Darkness imprisoning me.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche.
Runa was feeling very
like
inspired,
this
but
is
then
getting
Jerry
away from
started
us.
singing.
I think it was
So,
never
Runa,
us.
you have the internet in front of you and on your phone.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you could give me two lines of Painted Black.
So, yeah, okay.
Changing one word to make it Zelda themed.
So what's the setup for this again? Because I was trying to think of ways to get out of it.
Really rich.
Just
Well,
while Pierre's writing the song, I guess.
Yeah, Pierre's talking about what's happened so far, and you're kind of focused on the darkness, which is why you want to paint everything black.
All
Wow,
I
I didn't
remember
know he had it.
about that dungeon, Pierre, was that it was really, really dark, and I saw a wall and wanted to bomb it back so that we could find the small that small little key and see. Then I looked for another wall to bomb that one back, but then I couldn't find one.
I see a cracked wall and I want to bomb it
Blow it
back.
up.
And all I remember.
Sure, I'll write it in as I continue to write.
That's good, because those are the only two lines I feel inspired to remember.
We'll work with it.
Right now.
I feel like this is very accurate considering I have a bongo catcher.
It's the only lyric of that song I remember.
I was able to get Elias to do anything slightly.
No, yeah, I would call this a victory, Jody.
This is a victory.
Yo, Wolf Dragon. Let's do it.
Runa is now very thirsty after eating all of that.
Parody. I just don't know how to put it in. So if you can come up with a way to put it in, do it.
I mean, I'm gonna just sing it to myself. Really. That's how I imagine it is with Goron. Oh, in fact, okay. So as they're going about, this is the only other Goron Cassisir. Just like so is that how like you name people on Death Mountain? Is that like
what
pops out and immediately I can tell you look like a such and such?
I mean, I don't have a kid, so I couldn't tell you, but you could ask my parents if you ever found them, and they could probably tell you how they did that.
I mean, I used to imagine what Death Mountain might be like. It's probably a lot more musical than it is, though.
It's kind of deathy, and it's a big mountain. It's got a lot of lava.
Would you say it's pretty carefree?
Yes, he would, Elias. You would say it's very carefree.
Or does everyone just like eat their emotions like you seem to?
Well, Gorons don't really. When you talk about, no one just talks about emotions. They just sort of feel them and just express them. So if the emotion they're feeling is hungry, then they eat. Yeah.
So it's sort of like,
to do interpretive dance because I'm the only one talented to do that here.
Snack your cares away. Ta-ta.
Oh no, Goron dancing
Emotions
is really
for
cool.
another day. Let the dongos play. Ta-ta. Down at Goron Rock. Is that essentially how it goes?
People than you can dance, Pierre.
Listen, yes.
I'm not
but
one
I'm
of them.
I'm the one writing the music.
Yeah.
So I am doing something.
Yeah. Yep.
As you guys are doing this, you hear commotion from outside. And they go, "The Baron is coming! The Baron is coming!"
I guess we should find regional.
Baron's coming.
Well, I guess we should go.
And suddenly you hear a full orchestra start playing.
Words and there are other things that go right here. It's music.
This
He's
man
coming to town.
burst into this room, and he goes, "Tell me quickly, what's the story? Who saw what and why and where? Let them give a full description. Let them answer to Baron.
No.
In this town of Borons and Hylians, let one speak who saw it all. Where is my money, you sick peasants? What's the subject of this all?
What
Well,
is this
dear,
feeling
we
so
did
sudden?
just get
and
here.
then-
They just given us something to do.
I
If
felt
there's
the moment
money
I
involved,
laid
we'll
on-
get it. Just give us time to work this through.
I have heard such protestations every day since the calamity. I'll have no more explanations. Just get me my money. Honest work, just reward. That's the way you please the goddesses.
There's other ways
Good
to please
talk.
the goddesses.
Goes back to working
That's
in
right. I'm bringing this up a level with some Les Mis.
Les
Bring
Miserables,
it.
which is, by the way, on tour right now and in London. Go see it.
And I played Javert when I was in high school.
I wanted to play Javert in that show. That would be fun.
He's a
That
really
Entre
fun-
Las
fun
Marius.
character. Back
Or
to the
the
story.
Guardian. Anyway,
I guess, should we go get them? Well, when is the
He's
competition?
rupee incentive to stop playing the current game.
Unfortunately, that is a Twilight Realm only incentive. And also, we're not doing other incentives.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
for some reason,
When
Pierre has
hope was high and we weren't singing.
for
This
some
is
reason
a
Pierre's like
Christmas
writing
monologue.
turns into Les Mis. Da 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 da.
Or if I may
Town.
make a simple point, you have a town in front of you that seems to keep away the guardians. And if they're gone, then so are you. So maybe just give us a little time. It's not really that easy to rhyme.
Really not
And
easy.
frankly, I don't like your face. So get the fuck out and leave this place.
Ah.
Really love to come up with a musical comeback to that. If chat
Why
has
I love
suggestions for a musical comeback to that, please give them to me. Well,
I agree
Here
right
is
now
what-
with Kess. The Baron should leave this place. And
And
that's
if
all.
Zolta and I agree,
he turns to you and
probably
said, you know,
something said with honesty, because really that never happens.
I've been traveling around this town with
Forget
the
you.
crew I love saying.
Fuck
you.
I would like to point out right now, Zulta has admitted she loves you all.
No,
What?
This is officially canon.
we don't point it out to them. It is too hard to be a Zora. You
I
do
mean-
not understand, Jody.
At this point, I was pretty sure that she at least considered us all her family that she, like, begrudgingly loved, but only she may fuck with.
Well, there's a thing about her family that you'll find out
No,
later.
like, actual family, not her terrible family.
Wait, what? Okay.
Zolta has more than one family confirmed.
I'm just here writing music.
Excuse you, I'm the last because I managed to kill and eat all of the other hundreds of children that were born at the same time as me. I have no family. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, what about the
Oh,
ones that
right.
were older than you?
Look, it's very hard to be a Zora, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Anyway,
remember this
I just,
part. I
I
can
just
actually-
sang some reason at the Baron and was like, if you didn't catch it in the lyrics,
Like,
point it out.
chat
But-
has failed me.
We are
He's
actually
given me
like,
nothing to come back with, so he just leaves in a huff.
haha!
Ha! Well, thank God he's gone. Writing melodies is hard with having someone like that on your back.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Thank you.
For the sun, the stars, the sky.
No, we're
Forget
getting rid of that guy.
Well, that would be the next line.
Well, I didn't give you the sun, the star. I'm not taking credit for things I didn't do. That's
You
how
can't
it
go
got
back
it.
to that.
I thought
Well,
you were going
Em,
to start. And
You
can
make
go
a valid point.
So,
All right.
Great.
Now, plot. What's happening now?
We're
we ever find
writing
out
and
when this
rehearsing.
thing is actually happening?
Oh,
That's when whatever that character's name was that I've already forgotten, the Goron, comes back in. Oh, it's in 4 hours.
Goron.
Where?
Oh, that's
wait,
good.
where is it?
The judges come here
Oh, okay.
as a plot device.
I don't know what
I
that
don't
means.
know what a plot device is, but that's what it said in the contract.
Oh, okay. The contract's really weird. You should think about
Wait, can
getting
I
better
read this contract real
contracts.
quick? Let me read this contract.
Sure.
He takes the contract and looks.
Hey, hey.
I see a
Big
Pierre.
Goron or small Gorons come to play.
See that. I see acquisition of a snake. Madness. Snakes can be mad? Weird.
Yeah, they can.
Aruna knows this. Zulta
I
probably
mean,
does too,
actually-
from Jerry relaying stories about mad snakes.
Yep. I do want to point out now that it's canon that Zolta doesn't just talk to Jerry, Jerry talks back.
Sure.
No, that was always the case.
Well, I'm
But does
sure.
he sound
I'm sure that
It
Zolta
wasn't
believes
very
that.
clear.
I'm sure that Zolta believes that. Yeah.
But here's my real question. What does Jerry sound like? Because my headcanon is he's Danny DeVito.
That's
You
not
think-
my
I'm
headcanon.
Jerry.
I don't have a Danny DeVito impression. So
I got one. It's fine. I'm
I always
Jerry.
thought of Jerry as
I-
Owen Wilson.
And see, because of
Oh,
how
wow.
it works out with the cats, Jerry to me has a Scottish accent.
Oh, shoish. he's Sean Connery.
Yeah.
No, or Sean Bean.
No,
Wait,
but then he'd die.
I'm
There's
okay with
other
that.
Sean Bean things
I'm
where
o-
he doesn't die.
I'm okay
There's
with
not
that.
a lot, but there is.
I'm okay.
I know it's a Sean Bean trope, but there's at least one thing where he makes out.
In my head canon, Jerry leaves.
Well, your headcanon is this is an interesting contract. Something about mad snakes and Pierre and music, and this is oddly weird.
Well,
All right, well, what can we do?
well, we can wait for 4 hours and then sing and hope that we win money. Wait, are there other groups that we're competing against?
Didn't say on the form.
He's looking at
I
the
mean, I can
player's
give you the
handbook.
Actually, I don't.
It's another thing.
It's
Tales of the Yawning Portal.
oh, Tails. Yeah, I was sitting there. It's like I know the cover.
It is because I'm running a game for friends, but that's something
Thank
I can.
you, thank you, D&D, for your support as we play another system.
Yep.
Paul Bettany is a good option for it for Jerry Imp.
Can I
Oh yeah,
go
We
find
can-
the
Jerry is now the vision.
Yep. Yo,
Or
you should have named the head.
Chaucer.
or Chaucer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm not familiar
I
with
like
that. What?
Chaucer.
He
Yes.
was Chaucer
That is
in
a
A Knight's Tale.
Yes.
Vastly underrated movie.
Chaucer
It is
was
really-
Shakespeare
And
before it was
so
cool.
good. It was so good. Oh my god. Okay. I don't have an
You know,
obsession
that
with
time that
Oh,
that time that Vision and King Baratheon and Wash and the Joker all hung out together.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
pleasure.
That's one way to
you
describe
guys
that movie.
can continue writing with a box of Cheerios randomly just showing up and
What's that?
What's this? What's
That
this?
thing, that thing keeps running around.
There's yellow
following us.
everywhere. What's this?
What's this? It's following us around everywhere.
Hey, are you
Opening my eyes, I must be dreaming.
who-
Wake up.
who-
Kestrel, this
who
is
are you?
unfair.
What's this? Who are you? Who?
The cast is singing songs. They should be saying lines. Everyone is sad, but no one can explain the rhymes.
Don't question it.
So does the Cheerios box
I like the
respond?
Book of the Ditches better.
The Book of the Ditches is good. I like it.
Does,
All right, plot wise, come on. What's going on?
does,
All right,
well,
so you
Does-
guys
17.
can continue writing
does
to keep this going. You guys, well, once allegorical. That's for each person to decide for themselves.
Does the Cheerios box respond to our inquiries of who it is?
No, it just kind of floats around, and you see magic fairy dust coming out of its bottom flaps.
It can fly, it can fly, it can fly, it can fly, it can fly.
Hey, take your hook shot on that. See if it actually does anything.
Okay.
It's very yeah, yes, Kiri. Musicals do have plots. It doesn't mean that this one does.
This one does. We're just not great at
just a bad one.
We're
Probably blame the writer. So you guys continue writing and perfecting. Aruna continues eating.
I thought I wasn't hungry anymore.
It changes depending on whether or not you're singing.
Depending on whether I'm singing. Great. Cool.
Wolf Dragon, that's a great idea. Can I kill the Cheerios box?
That was what I was trying to find out.
Oh my god.
Wow, Wolf, you get dark. I thought this was supposed to be lighthearted. You can attempt to try and catch it.
I would love
it's
to
too
try
fast for your entropy bolt, so you'll have to physically catch it.
Okay, well, we can try that. Just agility?
Sure.
My agility is apparently really stymied by the fact that we have to do this tap dance routine, and that's not really what Zora are made for.
Are we just waiting for time to pass? Is that what's happening right now?
You know?
Yeah.
No, I'm letting you guys continue to talk. I've been trying to say that we were going to go to the big finale, but everyone keeps trying to get this Cheerios box.
Right, hang on. I know how to help you. All right. All of a sudden, we start seeing flashes of the next few hours, and we just keep hearing montage.
Wait. What about the
During
Cheerios
most
box?
of this montage, Zolta is in the exact same position, sitting like in a chair and waiting for it to all be over.
You're just
So
like
everyone else, like you're watching like this really like 80s montage of Pierre's at the keyboard, and he's just like slamming away at the keyboard, writing things, and then Kess is leaning up against the piano, and she's just singing and she's helping with it, and Aruna is kind of looking over their shoulders as he eats rocks, and every so often asking questions because he can't read music, and then Zulta's just in the back sitting there in the same position every single time.
Did Zolta catch the Cheerios box?
Not in the least.
Oh.
No, she's sulking about that.
Yeah.
I didn't see what she rolled.
10. I rolled a 10.
Gotcha.
She jumped into the air, took a big old whiff, and landed hard in front of all of you guys, and now it's just sulking.
That's really embarrassing.
I repeat, it is hard to be a Zora.
Yeah, I can't imagine with all living around all that water. It would make me very anxious.
Fun fact, there was a French like top 10 hit or something like that translated was "It's Tough to Be a Baby," and it was sung by a 2-year-old when I was in high school.
Well, that's fun.
That's funny.
Anyway, 4 hours pass. It becomes time for you to go out. As you go out, you're immediately blinded by magical lights that are pointed at you. It looks like they've built a stage on the outside of this barn or whatever you guys were practicing in. I don't know.
An acoustically tuned building.
Barn with a piano in it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pierre looks at his wrist and is just like, wow, that was fast.
Why are you looking at your wrist?
Because
He makes
because I can see the time through my wrist. Don't ask questions.
Okay.
Time is in his veins.
Yes, that's how I know when it's ready to perform.
So we can measure time in blood, but not love?
Yes. It's always light.
I would like to experiment with this and goes to slice open Peter's face.
No, I need
You can measure in blood because most people have the exact same amount in their bodies.
That's a fact. That's science.
Do they? That can't be true.
Yep.
Like,
I mean, it will vary on height, but for the most part,
I was about to say, like,
the average
I'm
human
6
has
foot
about
4.
8 pints
It's a
of
big
blood.
thing, but other than that,
You're like at least a foot shorter than that. I actually don't know your height, but I have to have more blood than you do.
I mean, maybe a little bit, but if I'm doing a full exsanguination and trying to fill a bathtub, I mean, it very much runs out.
What? Okay.
I might have done the
Gary,
math on this.
I like you so much.
Too.
this is why we're all friends.
I may
Someone,
have at one point done the math to figure out if Lady Bathory had actually decided to bathe in virgin's blood.
How many virgins it would take?
Virgins it would take, and based on the time period, how young people got married, I think I had to like figure in the fact of like a certain age group, and that was less than 8 pints. I think it was about 6.
Okay, but did you
So-
allow for displacement of the body going
You
in?
know what? I actually mostly was like, okay, so if this is how big a bathtub is today, they were bigger back then. So if you filled up a bathtub in our time, I figured that was enough for displacement. Just finding an appropriate amount of like.
Happy early Halloween, my dude.
we have officially lost Elias.
Try the priest.
Heavenly.
Oh my god.
Are my friends.
Why is this research I've done? Oh, Emperor P, let me tell you about the fact that my nickname is Curiosity.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I just fall down rabbit holes of research because
There's Alice in Wonderland.
aren't you curious? And the answer is yes, all the time.
If
Which is
you
what we should all
watched her Geek and Sundry vlog, she was relatively tame on there, and then she got to do it on her own. And there was one episode on spiders that I hated because spiders are evil creatures.
No, they're
I'm
not.
I
Oh,
can't
they're
wait.
so lovely. I love to walk by them and shout salutations like Charlotte.
Oh, yay.
You're
Oh,
good.
but also,
I
it's
find them in my bathroom, then I gotta go full like Artemis and be like, well, now you've seen me bathe. And
Now you gotta die.
Imp has come. Imp has come in with the battle cry of your people.
yes, the cry of my people.
I'm here for the story. Same.
So we're doing a competition now?
I'm just.
Yes, there are
I'm just
three
letting
three
this
judges
tangent
in
keep
front
going.
of you. One is a Hylian with a long, kind of curled mustache, and each one has a pad in front of them they can take notes, and each one has a little scorecard thing that they can flip over. The second one is a Zora. That's it's a female Zora with kind of long flowing flippers.
Is it pink, teal? What's her color?
Kind of a
About color.
sky blue.
That's a bit racist.
Have you met
Have
No,
Zelda?
it's
you
a bit
met
colorist.
Zolta?
That's fair.
It's a sky blue. But she has like little like dark blue freckles. That you can see in various they're most visible on her face, but you can see some on like her hands and her shoulders and things like that every so often. And then the third one is the Russian judge. So
Whoa, what?
There's always a Russian judge.
It's just
there's always a
it's
Russian
just
judge.
straight up a Russian dude.
Yeah,
He
always a
doesn't
Russian.
know how he got there.
He's
He's
sitting
not
there,
even
he's got his
from
pad of
Hyrule.
paper.
You don't even go here.
He's not the Realms of the Wild equivalent of a Russian. He's literally a Russian.
Yes.
judge.
Yeah, no, it's just
It was
actual Russian.
transported
Yeah,
from Russia's
you know,
Got Talent. It's
Vodka.
just
Yeah,
like
there is no equivalent, so they actually transport them all around the multiverse, and that's why so many people get lost in Siberia.
Also, there's Howie Mandel here for some reason. I don't know
Oh
why.
my goodness.
why not?
And Anton Deck from Britain's Got Talent.
There we go.
There's a lot of judges on this show.
No,
Can
they're
we also
hosts.
Can we
They're
also have?
hosts.
I want Mel and Sue from the Great British Bake Off.
Wait, that's the next episode.
They'll be so nice.
Yeah,
Please.
the next special episode will be a baking
Please
episode. All
tell
right.
me.
Wait,
It's
we
not.
all have to wait. Okay, that next Q&A is going to be the brainstorm for the next special
Oh,
episode.
it-
All
let's
that's going in the
go.
pot.
Let's finish
You
this
guys
plot.
are
Yeah, finish the
Uh,
plot first.
in front of these judges, and they're all looking at you. The Russian judge with incredulity, the Zora Judge with kind of wonderment and anticipation, the Hylian Judge with kind of scorn and resentment, and
I will be judging this Zora Judge for being so open.
okay. Again, different realm, but whatever.
That's fine. I can still judge.
So they sit there, and the Hylian goes, "Well."
Who are we first?
Are we just going?
We're first?
Oh.
Okay. Pierre.
All right.
Well, introduce your group. Tell us why you're here, and then tell us what you will be performing for us.
Okay.
And chat, feel free to start giving us suggestions of the songs that they will be attempting to parody.
Our group name is Hylian Fried Rito.
Hey! I put my.
I'm taking suggestions from chat. Just
okay.
I didn't know we had a group name.
We don't. We're just a merry band of travelers. We've just been traveling, going on adventures.
My brain immediately thought of Aruna just mimicking Worf from that one Robin Hood episode. I am not a merry band!
I mean, that's fine. We've just been traveling. We're traveling the realm. And we just happened upon this town, and this just sort of happened, and so
we're here to win the money so that we can give it to a bad guy.
A funny thing happened on the way to the wound.
Funny thing happened on the way to the town, and it's a bit of a comedy, a bit of a tragedy.
But we're going to do comedy tonight.
Yes.
Tragedy tomorrow.
Tragedy tomorrow, comedy tonight. It's familiar, it's peculiar, it's for everyone. Every Hylian, every Rito.
I've never seen Pierre this happy.
Spectacular.
Yes.
Spectacular, even.
Nope. But words not in my vernacular.
Hold on, lyrics.
Nope.
I feel like Jody just gave Alex a secret message, and he's trying to figure it out.
He just referenced Moulin Rouge, which is why I said that word is not in my vernacular.
Oh.
Wait, crap.
Spectacular. The words are not vernacular. So
Highly
exciting. Da, 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 da. There are words here that I can't remember now. I don't want to look them up because I'm lazy. La, 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 la. Da, 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 da.
I've never seen Moulin Rouge.
Never have I. Neither have I.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So looking at chat, we have World of Pure Imagination. We have Hylian Idiot.
I like World of Pure Imagination.
They can't agree. I guess they're not in sync.
Okay.
All right. Well, in that case, bye. And
Yep. Okay. Good. Yep.
Jump into parody, guys, and start singing.
And you'll be in a world of pure anarchy and nonsense. Wait, I need to find the actual lyrics so I can base on this.
Okay, is this what we're doing? Because I don't know it, and I need to.
We have the internet.
What is it called?
Pure Imagination.
Pure Imagination.
a world of pure inebriation. We wish, but
take a look.
Hold your breath. Wait and see. Come with me.
I can't
and you'll see.
Match this to music hall.
In a world of
It'll be fine.
Pure imagination.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Elias is ready.
Into your imagination.
Boo, 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 boo.
So feel free when so the Russian judge goes, whenever you are ready, begin.
I wonder where he's
Okay,
from.
I pull out the accordion and just start slowly playing the intro to it.
Dun, ding, dun, dun, ding, boom, boom, ding.
All right, I guess we're singing this.
We're looking to Aruna.
Aruna, say, oh, go for it. You've got the lyrics.
What?
Because this is spoken. The first two lines are spoken.
Oh, excellent. Hold your breath. Make a wish and count to 3.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of unadulterated nonsense. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination.
Boop, boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop,
Just to kind of spread this out, each verse or paragraph will switch to a new singer. So,
Okay, do you want to go? Do you want to switch there?
Who wants the next one?
Who next?
Starts with "We'll begin."
Yep.
A spin, traveling in the world of Judy's creation. What we'll see will defy explanation.
I will take this an octave down.
Go ahead.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around. It's not here. Anything you want, some more beer. Want to change the world? Yeah, maybe.
Stops playing, looks at her, and just is like,
Elias,
plays again.
There's no other life I know to compare with the realm that we're in. But living here, we're all free if, well, we avoid the Calamity Ganon.
Good.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around. It's not here.
Anything you want
Some more
to.
beer.
There's beer here. I want some beer.
Want to change the world? I'll add a rhyme here.
Sure, I guess.
There's no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Yeah, it was a really bad harmony. Sorry.
We have a delay, so I'm
I was about
holding
to say,
nothing against you.
attempting harmony over.
I tried.
I think it just needs to
just
be
the
loud.
attempt is impressive.
Yeah.
We just need to do it in
the
a
judges
very
start kind of
stringent
talking
style.
amongst themselves. The whole town comes up to you and go, the Goron that has a name.
That we've got multiple times.
Goes,
Maybe-
that was so good. Our glee club was just gonna sing "Tie a Yellow Ribbon," and they couldn't even get the harmony. It was bad.
Wasn't his name
Like,
something
we
like
were gonna
Grauback
win
or
this.
something?
Something like that.
I have often dreamed of a
A far off place.
Thank you for the compliment.
Welcome.
Hopefully the judges also feel that way so that you get your money.
The crowds will cheer when
They're
they
singing
my
again. I'll wait.
And a
And a
voice
voice
is
keeps
Saying, this is where I meant to be.
You have found your way. You have run the distance. You have made it here so that you could sing. I know every mile was worth your while.
We would go most anywhere to feel
see this
like we
Down and belong.
belong.
Bum, bum, bum.
And then we
That's
meet.
Very well for
Then we meet Father Zeus, the Cheerio box. Who that we were
And everything goes up a half
holy Cheerio land and were stolen away from them as a child.
So as you're all as you are all sitting there, standing there, whatever, eventually the judges start giving their scores, and from the Hylian judge, you see the numbers start flipping, and you get a 8.2.
Okay.
The Zora judge flipping through gives you a 9.5. Some of the harmonies were a little bit off.
I
Hey,
mean,
The Russian
again,
judge,
that's
you
not our
can't get it
fault.
better than a 7 from the Russian judge ever.
So did we get a 7?
You did.
Oh, well, that's like a perfect score from him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, but he
got a
didn't seem to be paying attention. He just flipped it over. Like you're not even sure if his cards have anything other than 7 on it.
I'm sure they have 0.
Well,
because he just flipped one. Like everyone else had to sit there and flip a bunch. He just flipped one and it was a 7.
Maybe that's the first one that he always does. Maybe he has it ordered.
So as you are all sitting there, you go, well, the judges go, well, you've done quite well. The rest of the competitors in this particular year of regionals all died.
Oh.
You win.
Alta hides her fins behind her back.
So, despite the fact that you are technically the lowest scoring group this year, you are also the highest scoring group this year. So we will now bring out our benefactor to give you the prize.
Okay.
And you see this man in a tuxedo. He's holding a cuckoo and petting it as he comes out. He goes, hello. I would like to thank you for giving us the gift of your song on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
God damn it.
Wait, we were playing at a wedding?
What?
No, my wedding.
He was supposed to be at the wedding, but he decided to
I have come here on the day of my daughter's wedding due to a request.
Okay.
But you have treated me with disrespect. You have not called me Cuckoo Father.
We didn't even know.
I didn't know your name, but it's nice to meet you, Coco Father.
Coco.
Here.
So I will give you a request on today, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yep.
For anyone wondering why the massive change of scenes and tone, you can blame Snake Madness, who redeemed an NPC, the Cuckoo Father, basically the Godfather, who's neutral to the party, so he can help or harm them based on their actions. Also, ominously pets a cuckoo that he has with him at all times.
He also gave us the musical episode, so you can thank him.
So we could blame Snake for everything.
Everything that has happened today.
So.
Yep.
I can't do a Marlon Brando accent. So
my daughter's wedding. It'd be a shame if something happened there.
What is your request on this day, the day of my daughter's wedding?
Oh. I request that Aruna does a solo.
No.
Well, we just did this to get the money to the landlord guy.
Yeah, we would like you to actually protect this town in lieu of the Baron, who's an asshole.
Or that works too. That works too.
These are too nice. Aruna solo.
I mean,
damn it, woman! I want to get out of here.
I don't.
The Cuckoo Father sits there and goes, "This agreement seems acceptable to me. I will extend my protection to this town for as long as they are willing to call me Cuckoo Father and treat me with the respect that title deserves. We will have a meeting of the families, and I will take over this territory from the Baron, who is, as you have already pointed out, a massive asshole."
Correct.
Great. Thank you, Cuckoo Father.
You may kiss my ring.
Does that mean we have to kiss it, or that we could if we wanted to?
That means we have to kiss it.
Zolta does not kiss it.
God damn it, Zolta, you will kiss it, you will like it.
No.
Yep. Here. It's like a grand flourish because
kisses the ring. It's not pretty.
Done. And
nothing happens.
Yeah. So he I'm doing 7 things at once, guys. Give me a break. The judges all magically pack up their stands and everything. The stage kind of disappears, and
does it disappear from under our feet, and then we just fall and it's like, whoa.
And the Cuckoo Father rides out on his big old cuckoo thingy.
Hey, question.
Answer.
So, we were gonna get money.
100,000 rupees, actually.
It was originally going to go to the town, but we swapped out their protection with a mob boss, so technically I think we get to keep that money.
No, we could have asked him for money, but you just asked him for protection.
No,
instead.
he was
won
not the
contest.
judge.
The contest was separate.
The Russian judge goes, that was the original plan. The
No, dang it, we got 100,000.
was supposed
Russian
to be
judge. Russian judge, shush and clear out your pockets.
the prize money was going to be collected from entries from all of the different groups that entered. There was fee to enter, and no one paid their fees because they all got squished. So we have no money to give you. I give you let's see, I have vodka. I give you vodka.
Good enough. Mine.
Oh well. Oh.
And this is little doll that, watch this, it's very cool. You twist and you pull, and there's another doll in it. It's very good. It's worth at least like a rupee and a half.
Can I kill the Russian judge?
Yes.
I would like to kill the Russian judge.
Is about to die.
He's the only person
Is
from
it
Earth
weird,
in this
Emperor
entire
P,
realm.
that when I heard that, my initial thought was Gauntlet. Russian judge is about to die. Russian judge needs food
badly.
But can I kill him?
Yeah.
Sure.
I would recommend not doing that in the middle of the street.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
if we're gonna do that,
Or
go up.
at all.
Here, come with me, Russian judge.
And we'll see a world of pure imagination.
Yes,
like
just
that song.
like our song. It will be a wonderful
I gave you
world.
perfect Russian score.
And I take him behind the
Russian.
building and I stab
Wait,
him.
Why are you killing this man?
Wait, you take
Why
it
are you
behind the
doing this?
building?
Well, everyone is all in public.
Stop it, Kiri. He dies.
My
Smatter
cardiologist.
into necrophilia?
So that's
And
how it works.
and then in the back you hear the whistle from Sweeney Todd, the as he gets stabbed.
Oh, and at the sound, I just turn to Pierre and go, so pie tonight?
Yep.
Yeah. And there's definitely a scene where I'm singing for my friend's song to my fins as I clean them off.
These are my friends.
Oh no, wait.
These are my
my
fins.
fins. Ah!
Listen.
Oh God, this got so
And
dark.
that is the end of our
And we
musical-
leave the town
Good night,
forever.
everybody.
Oh.
We need to know what the Cheerio box thinks about this. And
the Cheerio box turns to the screen. Give me a second. I actually have
Of
something.
deep regret.
Oh, Lord.
I
Yeah.
regret everything.
Just-
I regret nothing.
No, like it knows. Cass goes to Pierre, just like so.
So the
Hi.
Cheerios box
Yes.
comes up, and because I am the DM and I get to do what I want, he says, "If we shadows have offended, think but this, and always meet it, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more, yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And
As I am an honest
as I'm
cereal box.
an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else this puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends."
Because Shakespeare was so ballsy, he was like, just fucking clap for us.
Yeah.
You love I
I'm
am
a huge Shakespeare fan. If I could have worked in the St. Crispin's Day speech, I would have, but
I
with
love.
stutter, Shakespeare is remarkably difficult.
No,
um,
yeah, I was the only one that actually like in high school. I was the only one that was like volunteering to read Shakespeare because no one knows how to read iambic pentameter. They all read it like a poem when you're supposed to read to the punctuation. You don't. You're not. You didn't go to high school with me. You don't count. You're cooler.
I'm just saying, like, I could probably do that way easier than this. Same with the respiratory infection.
I've seen, who was it? Stephen Colbert was on, I think, Whose Line or something once, and he actually, they said something about they had to do it in Shakespeare, and he improvised iambic pentameter.
I mean, it's really not that
Colbert's
hard.
incredibly a talented man.
It's just a unstressed, stressed for 10 syllables.
Well, he was amazing. Anyway, chat, I hope you guys enjoyed this. As much as this looked like a giant shit show, a lot of work went into this, including a year of these guys dealing with my crazy rulings and mental abuse and all these other things. So please, really quickly, I do heartfelt want to thank all four of you guys, the guests that we've had on, both Don and John. Apparently we can only have guests.
Don John.
Hashtag Don
whose
John.
names rhyme.
Don
John. Dungeon. It's Don John. Hey.
And the future guests that we will be having, we do have other guests planned. I want to thank everyone who auditioned for this. We had a large group of, I think, like 12 or somewhere between like 12 and 15 people that actually auditioned for this.
We had a lot of play tests, so we'll talk about that later.
So yeah, like everyone that contributed parts of this to creating this really cool world that we've been playing in for a year. Thank you so much. I hope that this was as fun for you guys as it has been for everyone except Elias. I'm
still very tired.
And yeah, and I also have to thank chat. As much as you guys may not realize this, you guys influence this story majorly. I take a lot of cues from chat. I've changed story points and things like that. I've changed plot points and stuff specifically because of things chat has said, or just things that they've kind of gotten me to think about and that. So you guys are just as much a part of this story as all the players here, as my little almost insignificant plot is. Yes, thank you for absolutely everything. That's going to end the actual show. We are going to do, like I said, roughly about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how many questions and stuff we get, Q&A. So in chat, feel free to ask questions of individual cast members. If you want to know, I'm actually going to start it with Elias and Alex by just kind of
breaking first, or are we just going right into it?
I was going to just do we need a break?
No, I mean, we can filter in and out, but it's the last day of Mabon, so I actually have to do like some pagan-y things this afternoon. So I would prefer not to delay too much.
Fair.
Do we want to just end the stream so we have a hard cutoff for the episode, and then?
But I just for the episode uploads and everything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and just end the stream real quick. We'll be back in in less than a minute, just so we have a hard out for the episode. So for those of you guys watching on YouTube, please watch us live. We really enjoy having you guys watch us live. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. All right.
Yep.
Stay tuned.